Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We're up and running then. Morocco are a team that take pride in possession.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. They like to be brave with the ball.
Good chance here! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. And they've got rid. Al-Kanous. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Brahim Diaz, Peter, is a good example of the best of Spanish and the best of Africa. He's quick, he's agile, he's very good at taking the ball on the turn in tight spaces. He definitely has that element of the street footballer in him, which makes him a very exciting watch.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Lovely pass, but real chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Brahim Diaz. Hakimi. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. He's gone for goal. El Ainaoui. El Ainaoui gets over and intercepts.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Al-Kanous had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
It's admirable, but ultimately he
takes a shot! And it's a goal! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Kenya have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Al-Kanous plays it in low, and they've managed to get rid. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Threads one in. Mazraoui has it out wide and in space. He's found the way through. He's looking wide. And now the breakaway. Brahim Diaz. Well, played right into his path. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that's fabulous! He's got himself an absolute peach. Morocco are back in business.
Number 23.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Morocco restore parity.
Both teams having to rewrite their plans and start from scratch here. Plenty of food for thought for both managers.
Knocks it out wide. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Unahi. Brahim Diaz going forward. Stood up well to him there. Played out to the left flank. Nice interception. His positioning was spot
2
on.
added minutes have been indicated.
El Ainawi. Well read. Nice interception. Can he get on the end of this? And that should get the job done. And he shoots! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
So, a temporary halt to the action.
Please turn to the screen.
Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Well, Jim, they've both had their moments.
Well, it's been a decent game so far, Peter, although I think in the next 45 minutes we could do with the ball being moved around quicker with a view to trying to entice their opponents out of position. I don't think there'll be a mad rush to do that just yet.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch, this, and it's... Shot, surely! Oh, it's a beauty! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order!
Goal scorer for
And the
Morocco.
game is well and truly turned on its head!
Number 8.
Simplicity itself.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
And that was asking for too much. Riyad. Al-Kanous. Tries to play it through. This looks promising. And they're back on the ball again. Mazraoui has the space to scheme. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. They've played it short. Pinches it off him. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's a sharp little ball here. Chips it through. A header! And needless to say, that deserved better.
What a pass, one that literally dropped into his path. It was asking to be finished. Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
That's been cut out, well played. Unahi does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Diop. And it's Hakimi. Brahim Diaz. That is good strength. Oh, what has happened here? Spread to the right. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Nicely weighted ball. Can he get it through? It's crossed into the middle. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and...
Big chance! What goes for a shot? A real chance and a real let-off.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Number 11.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Nusay Mazraoui.
Unahi gathers from the goal
Number
kick.
20. Number 15. Number 26.
Morocco surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Nice interception, well timed. Caught offside that time. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, this could be it, bar something close to a minor miracle.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
Now, this could be a chance. Decent chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Brahim Diaz. And it's made its way to shot at goal!
There will be 3 minutes.
It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Kenya really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue. All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
Hakimi can get it clear. Brahim Diaz. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. So that's it. It is all over. Kenya pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Kenya can be quite proud of themselves despite the result, and I'm pleased to listen to the applause they're receiving for a